So the quality on this phone, super nice. I did decide I am going to do a little video of me eating this. I don't know why the camera's not letting me flip. But yeah, I'm just shooting off my iPhone. I do have a camera, but I don't know. That's what we're doing. I mix equal parts one with one. I don't like butter on its own. I absolutely hate butter. I don't know anybody that just fucking eats butter. If they do, I don't know. But yeah, we got some raw ground beef here. It's 80-20. It says on the front, it's there it says 100% grass fed. This is from Vermont, which I guess is pretty close to me because I live in Pittsburgh, PA. And yeah, I just threw a slab of butter on here. I've never really had it with the ground beef, but I guess we're gonna try it. I thought it'd be cool to try something new. I usually was rolling with the eggs. It's weird, like I can actually, before when I started, I couldn't eat the meat, the ground beef that is, by itself. I had to have the eggs, whether for the fat or for the taste. But now, I mean, my senses were completely down, so they still are, because my adrenals are down, which all my senses are weakened, taste and everything. So even though it doesn't really taste like anything, like I said, I was using the eggs, but then I kind of I'm not gonna say I transitioned, but then I was eating the ground meat by itself, and I was like, wow, this is good by itself. But if I add the egg, then it's just like I have to continue eating with the egg. If I don't eat it with the egg, which I haven't really done, I have a little bit, but as soon as I add the egg, it's like then I have to keep eating it with the egg. If I don't eat it with the egg, then I just eat it by itself. Like I said, I usually use egg, but we got some butter. I guess it's pretty cool to do videos by yourself, so, well, just in general, because you get to talk, and it's basically talking to a whole bunch of people that will see, unless it's live, they'll see automatically on transit, but for the most part, they're going to see later in the future. But you get to talk to someone, as I'm a lonely soul, and I'm by myself. No, people eat like this anyway, but most people. It's cool because I guess you get to talk, and of course it's inspiring and something that's different and unique, taste of morality, uniqueness. A lot of people are boring and just parrot a bunch of other stuff. But I guess it's cool because I get to talk. I mean, my energy was so low, it's gradually going up. But it's cool that you get to talk to the not talking, I guess. But before, my energy was so low, I couldn't talk. I just didn't want to talk at all because my energy was so low. That's how low it was. I didn't even want to say a lot of stuff. Though I would smile and wave. Like, I'm not a fan. The butter's alright. Maybe if it was melted, it'd be a little bit better. I like eggs over butter any day. But with the cheese and butter, that's not a bad combination. It just makes me feel woozy. When I was younger, a lot of foods would make me feel woozy, probably because they were BS. But Nowadays, not too many foods. It used to be fatty foods in a way. Like avocado, when I first tried an avocado maybe. I was kind of foreign to it though. But the only thing that really makes me wheezy nowadays that I eat is probably butter by itself. You know, if I mix it equal parts, like I said, it's actually not too bad. I just know it's really good for you. Should you eat something that you don't like the taste of, but know it's good for you? Because people say you're supposed to enjoy your food, which I do agree to that. But I don't know. Food's not for taste at the end of the day. So this is an interesting introspection. I might have made that word up, but it's probably a real word. I am craving, I will not lie, more of the butter than I am of the actual meat. But when I seen the meat, it looked really good. Probably because it's the fat. Last couple days, I just ate liver, pretty much. I might have had a couple eggs, but I ate a lot of liver. The store, I get the meat usually from the co-op. They I just wanted to see if that was still filming real quick. At the co-op, what I like about, they have pretty much all their meats are all pasture raised, and for the most part local, other than like this ground meat. And they're all, I mean, it's a really small section, but the store is kind of small anyway. But like their chicken has like yellow on it, like greasy yellow. That's when you know if your food has yellow on it, it's fucking fantastic. I mean, it's pasture raised, that goes to say a lot anyway. But there's yellow on the chicken, and even the pork chops, there's yellow. I've had the pork chops one time, and you could just feel it immediately. Yeah, but it's like, I think once your body's missing it, it doesn't feel like that great every time. I've never, you know what I mean? The first time's the first time, and then it doesn't feel the same after that, fortunately. Probably gonna take a couple more bites of cheese. I mean, I do like the meat. I didn't like raw beef at the beginning. I like steaks, of course, but they're so expensive. They're like, depending on the one you buy, it's like $18 for a steak, which compared to wherever else I'm looking is a really good price. Grass-fed and local, and and they age it for like 3 weeks already. It's super good, but like, there's really not that much fat on it. You're paying for the muscle meat, because that's just how all that is. And it's just really expensive. You can get the pound of ground meat I got $6 per pound for 80/20 for the 93.7, which is 7% fat. They want $10 for a pound, and then they have ground bison, ground lamb. That's pretty much $10 a pound, which I did get before when I was first starting, and it kind of deterred me in a way. It's probably better to eat a steak, or easier to eat a raw steak, but you can get a pound of ground beef, pretty fatty, $6 a pound, 6, 12, 18 per one steak. You get 3 pounds for the price of one. I mean, that's kind of just a no-brainer. Yeah, I did try this one time, but vegetables right now are causing me bloating. Like when you eat this way, it doesn't feel like you put anything in your body in a good way. Whereas like right now, I ate a salad. I was trying to eat salads the last couple days, and I just got extreme bloating, like crazy. Like just like over a couple pieces, I can eat decent amount of this and don't feel like I ate nothing. But I have adrenal fatigue anyway, so I get tired pretty much all the fucking time. Sorry for the swearing for your little kids out there. But what I was gonna say is this cheese does have like jalapenos and stuff. And to spice this up, the steak tartare, the round ground beef, if you throw a couple spicy peppers, ginger, onion, it actually really takes away from the flavor if you can't digest it, like mentally. If you throw a couple peppers or onions in there, even some ginger. I did it once and it took from all the meat and it tasted really, really, really good. But some people say that's excessive and like to stick to one thing. I don't believe you should ever limit yourself, because just listen to how it sounds. You're limiting yourself. Be comfortable with what you like to do. There's nothing wrong with that. But you shouldn't limit yourself. It's just not a good thing, and it doesn't even make sense. It's limiting, if that makes sense. You should never do that. It's just, you can never limit something that's good for you, or that feels good for you. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Stay tuned for more vids. If you have any requests, let me know. I'm probably gonna take a bite of this cheese. I'll do it for the tube. This has peppers in it. I do like the peppers and the cheese. They're together and it's different from, they molded with it. Whereas like cutting a fresh one and put it in there. A little tab of honey would be alright with this too. I can't really eat a lot of spicy things, though I'm attracted to it because that's just kind of how my makeup is, my dosha. But when the peppers are in the cheese, it's like just right. It's just right. You also could throw in like pepper flakes or a couple herbs, oregano if you wanted to, so it doesn't get bland and get boring. Some dried spices, even some fresh ones. It's not really gonna make a difference adding that little bit, like especially digesting wise. Whereas whole raw vegetables, maybe. It all depends on what's going on with your life. Wow, it's fucking fantastic. I do really love cheese. Dairy products are probably my favorite, but I don't. At the beginning, I was more into them, though I haven't been doing this forever. Probably been raw for like 6 months, just all raw food together. Maybe a little more. I don't know. I wasn't there at the very beginning. Now it's kind of like so. If I'm, not maybe because at the beginning I could tolerate it more and going through some shifts. Yeah, I mean the cheese, oh my fucking god, the cheese is so good. But yeah, thanks for tuning in.